Let's get start demo first of a Blazor component that display a local time text in the user local time zone. So as of now, you can see over here, this is a Blazor application, and in this Blazor application, actually, whatever that current time zone, based on your current time zone, actually it will be display the time, right? So as you can see, I just show over here. Let me zoom in. So this is EST time zone, right? So as I said that 9 a.m. for the both time zone, but once I decide, okay, this is a EST and this is IST, so it is showing only that based on that your time zone. Like suppose I am in a IST time zone, right? So that is the correct time it's actually display, but whatever that based on my IST time zone is the EST time zone, that will be differ, right? So that will be show as well over here. And for that best example, you will see over here, like see, this is the world map, right? So in this world map, like suppose you are logged in, suppose I just create a this application, right, in the world map application, and once I log in my IST time zone, so I will show that whatever time zone actually it is appearing on that particular in current time zone as well as the other time zone, right? So like look like it is very simple. Is we have to use is this, see, is a inbuilt or as we can say is a predefined Blazor component which we can have to use simply as using that local time text, and we have to decide that whatever time you want to show over here. And there is a many other property as well, but yeah, this is a main property, like which time you want to show over there and what is the time zone you want to show that one. It is simple one line coding. You can show all other time zone in your local, right? So that we will build. And also if you want to see over here, there's another component which we can help, like okay, if you want to change your time zone as well, like suppose I am in this IST time zone, but if I want to change all that whatever time zone if you have, so if I change something, for example I change for this guy, right, Asia Chitta. So once I change, now see it is automatically got change whatever that particular time zone based on this time zone, right? If I logged in this time zone, so definitely my time would be for IST this guy for 9 a.m. and also for EST would be 11 p.m., right? So that is a very nice features over here. So we will build over here. So let's guys start implementation. So before implementation, I'm especially recommend, if you first time visit my channel, please go to my channel which is .NET real world example, and here you can see many example over complete now real world example. Actually I just created for the .NET Blazor application, .NET hybrid application, .NET MAUI application, .NET web API, many of things up for as a full stack developer. So you can learn many more things over here. Okay, so what I need to do, simply I just open a Visual Studio over here and I will show you from the scratch. So I have to just create a new application, create a new project over here, and I will just create a blank solution so that I will show you I can use this text this component for that all that Blazor application, like web application, Blazor web assembly application, or Blazor server application, and also Blazor hybrid application as well. Like every Blazor application, this component will be support, right? So let me just use a blank solution. So let me create a blank solution. So here's the blank solution. Next, and just put that something like, for example, that solution name would be Blazor local time text, right? So put at that name as per our convenience. So let me add and also just use my locations and just create it. So once you create it, you are able to see, click the solution, you will see this is a blank solution, right? So now here in this blank solution, what I will do, I will add that project, whatever project I want to use. So I just choose over here the Blazor, right? So let me use that Blazor. And there's a two type of application, right, like standalone application as well as the Blazor server application. And there's a one more new template actually provide that .NET 8, which is actually this Blazor web application, which have that both Blazor server and Blazor web assembly actually merging those template over here. So what I will do, I'll show you from that Blazor standalone first, then I think similar to we can use in Blazor server as well. So let me create a Blazor WASM app, and then create this and create. I will use the .NET 8. And once you create, there is a two-way actually. Ideally you can just open the terminal and add that package actually being required on one of the package. Okay, so what is that package? The package name is toolbat blazor, or we can just show you to you, right click on that this project and go to that manage package console over here and go to that browser, and you can choose this one, right? So let me zoom in for you and show it to you. Okay, so toolbelt.blazor.local time text. Okay, so just search over here. Once you search it, you will see this two package over here. One is that Blazor WebAssembly. So this is the time text without server. It is a Blazor WebAssembly, and this is for the server actually. So both are different template, different package, so we can use it, right? So select this for this, I'm using the Blazor server, Blazor WebAssembly, so I will use this guy and install it and just apply that. So once you're done, this package things is done, right? So once your package done, what you need to do, you have to go to that program.cs, because this package actually, whatever the package, we have to actually resolve the dependencies, because could be a many dependencies, right? So for dependencies perspective, what I need to do, I have to add this this extension method, which is actually have this over here. So don't worry about that, I will share you that complete GitHub link for this particular package, so that you can get more idea over there. So yeah, this is that one, add local time zone WebAssembly, and similar to if I want to use the for that server, so I have to change something local time for server as well, right? So that I will show you, but yeah, this is for that WebAssembly. So once you save it, now go to any of the page. For example, I will go to the home page, and here I have to just create that that name, like that component name. I have to call that, simply call it that component name. So this is that component name. Let me zoom in for you. So this is that simple local time text, time, whatever time you want to put it, so put it over here, and also specify the time zone. Okay, and actually it is something missing over here, so let me fix it. Okay, so and just bring back that namespace, and if I just save it, actually we have to bring back that namespace, because this is something actually coming from that toolbit Blazor over here, right? So let me just, because as of now it is not showing over here, so let me adding this namespace as well over here, right? And that's all, and let me build it. Okay, build is done. Now let me run it. Now see, once I run this application, this is that I set this PST time zone, right? So as of now I am in a IST time zone, so as per that IST time zone, what would be the PST time zone for this particular time, like 9 a.m, it would be a 9:30 p.m, right? So that is actually beauty this package. So whatever time zone you want, so let me like give you that one more or two time zone over here, right? So for example, I just IST, and also just put that EST, right? So I just put that EST and IST, and once you save and save it over here, once you open this guy, now see other two also, just see this is okay. Let me oversee. Yeah, first PST, then EST, then IST. This is a PST, then IST, then EST, right? Oh sorry, this is IST actually, so let me differentiate. Yeah, so last one is a IST, so the IST not changes over here, right? Because I set is 9 a.m, so that I am that current in a IST, so that why it is not changed, right? It could be same, right? But other things has got changed, right? See, as I said that 9 a.m for that this time zone, like EST, so it got changed, and also for 9 a.m for PST, it's got also changed, right? So this is that beauty this package. Easily we can manage our time time with that user client machine over here, based on that whatever done. And there's a one more thing actually I want to show you. If I just inspect this over here, this browser, and actually what is that, how actually detect that, what that current time zone you are, or client actually logged in with that what current time zone, right? So I can show you, they actually storing in our, go to that applications, right? And in this application, go to that cookies, and if you go to that your application, and once you just refresh and go back to over here, let me show you one thing which will help actually for you. So now see, as of now nothing over here, but yeah, it is actually inbuilt functionality. It will take it that okay, you are currently logged in your whatever current time zone it's taking. But I will show you how we can show you, like, okay, what is that time zone actually it is detecting. So that's why what I need to do, I have to add another component that is called something this guy actually. So let me add this guy. So that, see, local time zone selector, right? And save it and reload it and go back to here, and now see, automatically it is selected over here. And why? Because see, go to here, and now it will, if you will refresh and just running this and go back to again that application and over here cookies, actually it should be show over here. By default actually it is taking whatever current time zone. So my current zone is Calcutta, Asia, Calcutta. That means is a IST time zone, so that will be appearing over here. But also it should be over here as a, in the cookies, what I actually default one. But as of now it is not visible. But yeah, let me try to refresh. Okay, now see, this one actually I was talking. Now in our cookies, let me show you. In our cookies, they actually storing whatever that current time zone, if you selected over here, or you can select it this component, right? So they by default is taking TG, name is a TG, and whatever that value, it is just Asia, Kolkata, right? Because I am currently IST time zone, so that's why it's taking by default this one, right? And if you want to change something over here, like for example, as of now there is a, see, if you open this drop down, you will see lots of time zone over here, right? So if you change something, for example this guy, once you change, now see, whatever my IST time zone, it will be differ based on this time zone, right? And also other EST and IST time zone will be differ, right? So this is that beauty. We can easily use this component, and we can set in our time, we can show the time as per that their time zone, right? Easily, we don't need to worry about, don't need to calculate anything about this functionality, right? So this is the way actually we can use this this local time text component in our Blazor application, or web application, or Blazor other event. So let me show you how we can use this same app, component in our Blazor web server application. So let me right click on that solution and add another project which will be use Blazor server. So choose the template, use Blazor server app, next, and use something Blazor server app, right? Next, and choose latest template. So .NET, okay, server does not have 8, I think. Yeah, why it's done. Okay, so if it is that one, that is fine, because server actually including in our that new template, right? So that's why. But yeah, let me back it, okay, and choose also, let me go back again, choose this one then, because this have now both interactivity, right? So in this interactivity I can give you that idea how we can use it. So let me Blazor app, next, and now see, I'm able to see that here, and in here I will use that whatever server or WebAssembly, right? So I will use that server and just leave it that guy, and create that new application of server application, of Blazor server application, and choose this guy as a starting project. that in a starting project. And similar things what we have done previously, right, in the web application, web assembly. So same things we have to add over here. Okay, so what I need to do then again, we have to add that package, right? So there's another way. Actually you can just use that, console package, console app, and console terminal, and you can add that simply .NET and package and all. But I mostly I prefer for this way because I can see over here directly. So choose this package, and this time I will use this guy because I am using server, so I will use this guy and just try to install. Now it's got installed. Apply, accepted, and once you accepted, now see, now that part is done. Package, installation done. Now go to that, resolve the dependency, use that extension method. So similar, I have to use that extension. So this is that extension method over here, right? So this is called add local time zone server. So these things, once add this extension method, so we have resolved the dependencies, whatever the package dependencies, and then move it to go back to your home controller or any of the component where we want to change it or add that that component. So simply what I will do, I have to just copy from here, okay, and go back to here and just simply save it or paste it over here and save. And now change to this or whatever that server server application project. So select it and run it. Now my application got running, and also you can able to see the time zone based on the time zone, like IST time zone, right? Because this is my current time zone, so whatever time I set, that is appearing perfectly. But other time zone, it is based on their time zone, it actually referring for this time, right? 9 a.m. can be for that EST for 7:30 p.m. and PST for 9 a.m. Sorry, 9:30 p.m., right? So that is perfectly working fine. And even we can add that selector, one more component actually we have to use, we have already used, right? So like for example, this local time zone selector, which will give you on a drop down where you can just change it, right? You can change it whatever that time zone you want to select it over here, right? So let me just add it and just rebuild or just hot reload. And if you see over here, now see, as of now my current time zone is this guy, right? 5:30 UTC, and this is a Chennai Kolkata time zone, IST time zone. And if I want to change some other time zone, for example this guy, you are able to see this time zone. Even if I just show you the cookies also, they will handle, they will storing this information as well. Now see, whatever time zone we have to select, it automatically got changed it over here as well, right? So like this way you can just implement this component and in our application base for our time zone requirement, right? So this is a nice component we can easily use. And one more thing actually I want to show you. For example, if I go back to server Blazor WASM assembly, because I want to show you that injecting part. So there's another service actually, so we can easily that service we can inject it and we can use it. So go to that any home component here. So here if you go to up and here just we have to just inject it that service. So see, this is that service as well. This component actually provide iLocal time zone, and we can inject it, and after that we can use many other functionality as well. For example, itz dot or ltz, sorry, it's my mistake. ltz dot c, there's a cookies name here and many other options over here, so that we can use it, like set local time zone, whatever local time zone you want to set it, you can get it and set it over here as well. And that cookies name, even get that all the time zone as well based on that specific time zone, right? So we can use it, and that is all. And if you want to record, I can give you that package, GitHub package also. So this is that main package actually. This is called actually toolbed Blazor local time zone, and also it is a license of MPL 2.0, which is as of now free of cost, we can use it. So this actually we can use it. There is a proper documentation as well, like for Blazor web assembly, Blazor server,
or even if you want to some additionally style and also you can just add it over here, right? So this link I will share it with in my video description. So that's all for this video. Thank you, have a nice day, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share.